I've installed Pocket Builder to my desktop PC and my Pocket PC. Now what do I do now? I have 4 blank windows. So what do I do? Well, first of all, let's look over what's happening on the Pocket PC side on the left-hand side of the screen. Or excuse me, on the right-hand side of the screen. On the right-hand side, I'm using SOTI's Pocket Controller, which is providing a real-time view onto the Pocket PC. And this is just a standard Hewlett-Packard 5550 Pocket PC. On the left-hand side, I have Pocket Builder itself, freshly installed. Pocket Builder is coming up with 4 blank windows. What do I do? Nice place to start to make sure that you have connectivity and everything is installed properly. Run a couple of the code examples. And I always recommend starting with the simple code examples first. Let's open a workspace. Now when Pocket Builder was installed, I installed it to C program files Sybase Pocket Builder 2.0. We automatically install the code examples directory, which contains a workspace of smartphone code examples, Pocket PC code examples, and some legacy code examples. So let's open the Pocket PC code examples. And what we have are a plethora of examples. We have database samples, simple examples like reads test, GPS samples, barcode samples, many things that are, these are not exquisite coding style samples, but they show you how to do things like how to use the camera. It's not beautiful code. It's not code meant to be production quality, but it's showing you how to do things. So let's open up reads test. This is a very simple non-database sample. And this provides us a good opportunity to go over the nomenclature again for targets and workspaces. We have a workspace which contains a set of targets. This workspace is Code Examples PPC. This workspace contains a set of targets, the QADB, DBPaint, etc., of one of which is reads test. The target reads test contains one or more libraries, or pickles, PKL. These libraries contain the actual code. So the reads test target with the reads test PKL, we have an application object, we have a project object, P underscore, and then a set of windows. And the main one that we're concerned about is the main window. Let's open up the main window. So this is the main window for the reads tests. Basically a set of buttons, a list box in the middle. This is not code to be copied. This is not exemplar code. There is basically no inheritance. There is basically nothing fancy, nothing that we're truly proud of, other than this is a very simple test which will assure that Pocket Builder is installed and running properly on both the IDE and the Pocket PC. Very simple linear code. So, okay, I have it in my IDE. How do I get it over to the Pocket PC? That's in the Project Painter. Opening up the Project Painter, we have things like the executable file name. We have things like whether to sign the application. What is the platform to build for? Let's look at the platforms we can build for. We can build for the desktop, which is handy for testing. We can build for the Pocket PC, which uses the ARM and the Xscale processor. We can build for the smartphone processor. We can also create for a plethora of emulators. We'll stick with the Pocket PC for the ARM device. We have various options like building directories, where to place our temporaries, what to please delete our temporaries when we're done. Let's scroll down. We also have, once we deploy, what are the options? The directory to deploy to, since this is one of the Sybase code examples, we put them into a specific directory for cleanliness. Also checkboxes. Please deploy after we've built. Please launch the application. Add the shortcut to the start menu. And further down, we can package into a CAB file. CAB file for much easier distribution. For things, you'll see this big empty space here inside the CAB file packaging. That's because we have a Pocket PC target. And the CAD file options for a Pocket PC are actually more limited than for a smartphone. And we know that, and we've dealt with that. And then finally, the version information. For Pocket Builder on the, for Power Builder on the desktop, the version information is attached to the executable itself. On the Pocket PC, some of those concepts don't quite exist, so we package this information in with the CAD file. And also it's used for creating the shortcut. I believe the product name is actually the name of the shortcut. Okay, we still have the question, how do we get the application from the IDE to the Pocket PC? All we have to do is run the project. So the project painter can run it through the little deploy icon up there. Down in the status window, you can see what it's doing. It's building the project, and then it will tell us when it's copying the files over to the Pocket PC and launching the application. Here we go. The file is copied to the Pocket PC, created a shortcut, we launched the application. Also, we return a process ID to give you a nice comfy feeling that it actually is running. Since we have a live viewer onto the Pocket PC, we can see that it's actually running. The simple test that we just saw when it was built just a moment ago. It's Windows CE. It's not a phone-capable device. This is a standard Hewlett-Packard 5550. And let's push a button. That's like the Today test. This is a very simple formatting test. Give you some ideas on how the formatting works. No rocket science here, no inheritance, just simple linear code, both for my use to make sure a lot of the things work. This is fed into the automated tests, and also this will confirm for you that Pocket Builder is properly installed on the Pocket PC, Pocket Builder is properly installed on the IDE, and the two can talk. So we've established that Pocket Builder is properly installed.